Holiday travel season is revving up. United Airlines is expecting more people this travel cycle than they saw over Thanksgiving. And this morning, we're getting you ready ahead of the rush, which airlines predict will be busy Thursday and Friday. KVUE's Eric Pointer live at the Austin Airport this morning. Eric, is there a lot of foot traffic? It seems like it every time. It seems very nice and loud out there. What are you experiencing?
For sure. You know, the lines have actually calmed down a little bit, but we stepped back because we're talking TSA now. We were talking about what you can and cannot bring on your flight. And a lot of it, you wouldn't believe. We hear about the strange things that people try to bring on a plane. But here to tell us more, we have Patty Mancha. So Patty, kind of talk us through, you know, what are the common things that people try to get onto the plane that they're not allowed to bring?
So the number one prohibited item, bar none, is a bottle of water. If you can spill it, spray it, pour it, or pump it, it's a liquid and limited to 3.4 ounces. Liquids can be brought in a 1-quart plastic bag that must be 3.4 ounces or less, one per traveler. So this is the way to travel with your liquids if you don't have a checked luggage. Now, all of these items here are prohibited items that people have voluntarily abandoned because they didn't have enough time to either give it to a non-traveler or put it in a checked luggage. And we see throwing knives right here. Those are really popular, and people, I don't know why they think they can bring those. We also have this reindeer here that people might ask, why that? Well, it can really be used to cause some bodily injury. And then we have a couple of grenades here. Even though they're inert, those are not allowed either in your carry-on or in your checked luggage. And then we have all kinds of other things, but we see a lot of those knives that are shaped like a credit card. They actually fold up to become a knife and have a handle. We have stun guns that come in like perfume bottles. We have those Coubatons. People carry those in their keychain quite a bit, and those can poke out someone's eye. Speaking of Christmas, we have a snow globe right there, and that snow globe has liquid. So therefore, it's not allowed in your carry-on, but you can always put it in your checked luggage. Then we have a lot of power tools over here. We see someone that had some heavy cable, and you picked it up. It's quite heavy, can cause a lot of damage. We also see novelty items that resemble guns. So anything that looks like a gun, that has bullets, that is a water gun, but it looks realistic, and that's actually a lighter. So any incendiary device, anything that can cause a fire, to include fireworks. If you want to have fireworks this Christmas season, then make sure that you either buy those when you get to your final destination, or have somebody buy them for you, because they can't go on a plane either in your checked or your carry-on luggage.
Yeah, and so when you consider all of these things and everything that people try to get in, how does that delay, right? Like when it comes to like people waiting in long lines and things like that, how does this impact that?
It impacts them quite a bit. Think about this, if 5 out of 10 people had a bottle of water in their carry-on luggage, that means 5 out of 10 people are going to have additional inspection, which means everybody in line behind them is going to have to wait because an officer actually had to take that bag, look inside to find that bottle of water. That is not allowed. So just think about it that way. If you're one of those people that doesn't want to wait in line, then think about not only yourself, but everyone else with you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Definitely a lot to consider, and hopefully people are taking note of what you cannot bring on the plane. Thank you, Patty.
You're welcome.
All right, Yvonne, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Those are some items. That's demonstrative. Okay, thank you so much, Eric. Definitely have to think about yourself and others. You don't want to delay the line.